In today's video, this is going to be my road to 2000 elo. Today I have 3 games to show you, and the cool thing is that I reached 1500 elo. So only 500 more elo to go. But as you can see, I've gotten pretty high scores. Well, this one, it wasn't. Neither was this one. This one, I've gotten it, but it was because of a really cool trick. Let's start by going all the way. I think this one's better. So I played this one yesterday, and this is how it went. Against my opponent, Miklos Singh, I believe. I played the modern defense against him. He did this, obviously targeting this pawn, and that's what he does. What you can do, I'm pretty sure, is like play it safe or even do this, even though this is a very bad move. But the engine recommends this. However, I took it slow, played it simple right here. Just put the pawn right here. Even though it blocks the bishop, you can still develop. But anyways, he played this move. I don't know why it's highlighting that badly. But look, he played this move, obviously going over here to add more pressure. So I just stopped that, no nonsense. Did that. Game's completely equal. He played this. He, like, hanged a pawn. So I just took it. You wanted to trade? Nah. The reason I didn't want to trade is because I wanted the dark square bishop to defend everything here. And this, so... Even though if I traded, I would have been, like, up a pawn pretty good. Could even castle over here if I wanted. But I just opted to do this. It looks way more appealing. But this gave him, like, some time to do counterplay with this pin, with this pawn. Anyways, I just continued developing. Knight over here, stopping any advancement here. Twice, because the bishop and the knight both protect. And, even like if there wasn't anything here, for example, this, I could still take if the knight wasn't here. And it gets dangerous when like there's something attacking. But for that reason, I developed the knight. Even though this whole sequence is kind of goofy, I developed the knight just to stop any shenanigans that would happen on this e4 square. And then we just continue developing. Right here, I can attack the bishop, and that's what I did. The thing is that this pawn now hangs, and it's going to be a skewer. And that's what I saw. Took that, took the rook, and then just kept it simple. He tried breaking open the center. I just took, and I just like put my eyes on this pawn, since like it's a lonely pawn. You can't really defend it that easily without having to move something over here. I mean, you can defend it easily. There's like these moves. But it's going to be a weakness in the long run. I just put my knight over here, attacking this, and attacking, well, controlling, not attacking, but controlling all this. Right here, you can't, the tactic doesn't work because you can just take with the rook. So that's why the rook over here is really good as well. And that's why I played the move. I moved my queen out of here so they wouldn't get hit with the pin again, and just being extra safe. He played this. The purpose of this move is going over here to like break this, but I can just take. And like he puts more pressure on it. He's like, I'm going to play this move. But no, I just attack the bishop, make a move. Also while blockading this as well, okay? This is like some things that are really good to learn. Blockading pawns so they don't move and destroy things. Right here, I was like, uh-oh, that pawn is gonna fall. So I played this. I wanted a queen trade, and he accepted. He attacked my knight. I attacked his knight, since like what would be the point of moving it? Like if you were to move it back, the knight would go over here. Actually, no, I wouldn't go over here because then it would get trapped. But still, But what he did is this. His knight is definitely trapped. And I just take, even though he wins a pawn, and what he wants to do now is just go back here, skewering these rooks. Oh, kebab. So I just move over here. He attacks it. I move over here, putting more pressure on this pawn. Still don't want to take yet because it's protected by a knight, and rooks are way better than knights. So I just put more pressure. Right here, you may be thinking, oh, you can take. Well, maybe, actually no, you can't take. Because if takes, and you take with the rook, you actually get a hit with this. Your rook falls, you gotta skedaddle away, and then it's close to a draw. Even though you're still winning, the computer says you're still winning, but that's why I didn't take immediately. I was like, my pawn is under attack. So instead of doing that, I just like wanted to break open this. So if takes, and I could push the pawn attacking the rook, so it had to move over here or move somewhere else. He takes, and then he moves the king to a safer square. No checks right here. I pushed the pawn, attacking. Knight can't take because the knight is guarding. Moves over here, attacking this pawn. I don't want that pawn to fall. So I just took, even though knight takes, the pawn is going to fall. But he took the other pawn. So like, that gives me like a, well, I can now play this move, which I couldn't before. But I attacked the bishop. I don't want these bishops to get really active. I don't want him to have the bishop pair. So he takes, I take. Now I'm pretty much winning. What I did here was get out of this pin. For example, if you played like a goofy move like this, it is now, look right here, the evaluation says it's equal. Because like of these, because you can get checked and you lose a rook. So I moved my king out of the way. He went and put more pressure on this. My rook is still guarding, but it's gonna be really hard for me to infiltrate over here. But right here, I tried moving the pawns to dislodge here, and after I move this pawn right here, oops, what is happening? Huh? Okay. After I moved this pawn right here, I realized that I had a way better move. I moved it one square, and that lost me like a tempo, cause like I can just play this, and then I can push the bishop, and now I'm actually threatening something. But no, this gave my opponent time to skedaddle way more easier. Anyways, I went over here infiltrating now because the bishop's gone from here, and then there's no funny business. He went over here, this little fancy move, still attacking here. I went here protecting it. He went over here, and then I moved out the way so I could take out the bishop. He saw it, even though he's 1466. I can't believe he saw that. And I skedaddled away. Check. I don't know why it says 1.4. Is there like a tactic? Oh, it's because you drop a pawn. Yeah, but great thing he didn't see that. He saw his bishop getting attacked, but didn't see a free pawn. Oh, right here. I'm pretty sure I dropped this pawn. Yep. Well, oh wait, now I remember. Now I remember why I did this. So I could trade and be Gucci, since now I have a rook versus two pieces, and I have a bishop as well. So I don't know why I did this. I should have just well, I mean, this is a good move, but I should have also gone over here. So I could like take right here because it would be pinned. Don't know why I did that. He gave me this check. This check does nothing. He just goes and attacks here. Kept pushing the pawn. And right here, I didn't know what to do. Like, I could queen, and then bishop takes, and then I would just be up a rook and a bishop, but I would only have like one pawn. But I was up time, so I could get away with it, and it would be easier to win. Right here, he attacked my rook. I moved it back, attacking it back. He went over here. I pushed the pawn, attacking the knight. He went over there, protecting. I went over here. He did this. He was trying to fork right here. And right here, I allowed a fork, which is absolutely crazy. He saw it, but a miracle happened, and he didn't take my rook. I was like, oh, I gotta move over here now. He didn't see it the first time, so like I'm moving the rook all the way over here so that doesn't happen again. I move the bishop. I'm trying to move the bishop over here to attack the pawn like this. Move over here. He does this. I attack right here. He gives me a check. I move back. He moves over there. Gives me a check again. I move over here. I'm trying to make my way up there, but I blundered another fork. He didn't see it though. Like, this game was so goofy. And right here, he actually lost his knight. I'm pretty sure he didn't see the fork because of time troubles. But like, I'm up a rook, I'm up a bishop, the bishop's guarding the pawn, this pawn's gonna fall, and it's pretty much over. He could have made it into a draw, but he didn't see those two forks, and I didn't see them either. I was trying to play on time, so I could win easily, since I didn't want to like pry him from the defenses. But it's okay. And I got another thing to show. This one was from yesterday as well. This one I got 91% accuracy. After that horrible game where I somehow did not see two forks, I got 91% accuracy. So it starts with e4. This is like the perk defense, I believe. Right here. He attacks right here. I develop my knights. You know, always good to put two knights in the center. They really do epic things. He did this. It's like the Philidor defense, I believe. And I'm pretty sure in these Philidor defenses, what you do is you don't take immediately. Because I've also been playing the Philidor defense, and many beginners take immediately because they do not like the pressure here. So that's what I did. I didn't take for a long time. Castled. And we just did improving moves. He did this, and I was like, wow, this is not good, because like he's pushing the pawns over here, and like, what are you supposed to do? So I locked the center. I'm like, he pushed his pawns over here. Like, this is not looking good for him. I'm going to reroute my knight, chip at these pawns, and attack him because he moved his pawns like that far. He attacked my bishop. I went back, guarding this pawn even more. He went over here. I'm pretty sure adding more defense. Like, he's adding the bishop and the thingy, and the knight over here. I move my knight over here, preparing to go over here. What the fish recommends in this position is the immediate here, attacking the knight. However, he is not the fish. He actually takes this. And I'm pretty happy because of this trade. So I attack the knight. The thing's more open now. I can use this diagonal. I mean, I attack the rook, not the knight. I can use this diagonal. I can chip away at this if I want, like with a pawn. It's just all good. I tried doing this so I can support my center. And right here, he messed up. He took the pawn. You're not supposed to take this pawn because my queen is literally here. Like, how long? He played this move in 2 seconds. So I just took. I took in 2 seconds, so same time. Right here, he attacked the knight. I skedaddled away. He attacked my queen, so I just took a free pawn. He's trying to like make a pawn storm over here, so like he can try to break my castle. I just move over here, wanting to trade off the knights. If he doesn't have that much pieces, he can't possibly checkmate me. He moves here, I take, a check. And right here, his position is starting to collapse. There's light squared weaknesses. The knight is coming to gallop. The bishop controls here. It is not looking good for bro. So I attack his rook. He goes over here. And right here, the computer says I have a 4.2 piece advantage. He went over here, like, so I can't play this that easily, but still played it. I'm trying to rip open here. He did this, and like he can't put the rook right here because my knight takes, and then I'm very, very good. So he takes with the bishop. I thought you should take here with the pawn, so it can be more close, but for some reason he took with the bishop, and I gladly took. Right here, he tried destroying my castle. I just took. And he right here is attacking my knight. I mean, not my knight, my bishop, bruh. I went over here, sacrificing the bishop, attacking the queen. Can't believe he saw that, bro. Anyways, did this, trying to trade off the rooks because I have a bishop, an extra piece advantage. He didn't, so I doubled up. My idea is going here, taking the queen. He went over here. The thing is that the best move in this position is actually here. And if the queen goes somewhere else, like for example right here, I think what you had to do is like either take or like go right here so you don't get obliterated. So right now the fish says mate in 14. Yes, a 1476 is going to find mate in 14. In such a goofy thingy, but like I'm pretty sure, yeah, this mate is actually not. I agree with Stockfish. This mate is actually kind of easy to find because it's super forcing. Look, right here you check, he's forced to go over here or block, check, then he is forced to block again. Look, for example, right here, because you can't move down here or here. He's forced to block again. What you do now is you check right here, pry him from the defenses. He can't go down here because of the bishop. This is a really good bishop. He goes over here, takes, and he's pretty much cooked. Like, he gives you a check. You can just like block right here. Actually, no, you can't block because if you block, you get obliterated. I mean, not obliterated, but you get your bishop taken, but it's still okay. So right here, or do you block? Oh yeah, you do block, because if takes, you just like skedaddle away. Now there's no more checks. Wait, now it's, yeah, it's still mate 8. Now there's no more checks. And the thing that you're going to do now is anywhere the queen moves, you're going to give him a check here. So he's forced to give up the queen, and then you take, or something. So yeah, right here, this is how it would go. And this was a pretty good game. 0 mistakes, 0 blunders, 0 misses. Now let's move on to some recent games. Oh well, that was pretty recent. This was today. This one is really, really cool. Oops, spoilers. Okay. So the thing is, right here, my opponent played the Caro-Kann defense. This is some levy type opening. I just developed a knight, and right here, you can play many things. I'm pretty sure this, everything here. Not that, but like you can play this. You can take and then play this. But I took, and I played a really, really obscure opening called the Apocalypse Attack. And what you do is you basically build right here. Your knight controls this, and there's some pretty cool tricks that you can do if your opponent does not play correctly. He plays this, I played this, putting the pawn right here. He takes and I take. And right now, the fish says I have a 0.4 advantage, and you'll see why. My opponent was not careful, and what they did now is they locked their bishop out. The reason I played b3 now is so my bishop can come over here as well. But the thing is that you can't lock your bishop out in these positions because there's a pawn right here. And you'll see why. What you have to do is you're forced to block here. Like, I mean, well, you can go up here and then still. But it's this sequence is very forcing. And look, he resigned in this position because after you block, because you can't move anywhere. The pawn right here is an absolute powerful pawn. Queen blocks, and then you take. King moves over here, and then you can take again. Like, bro, his position is literally done for because of this really, really cool opening. And it's actually my name as well. So, yep, this was an easy win. And time to move on to the next game. Next game was this one. This one is actually really, really cool, but also really, really bad. I'll be right back. All right. So right here, I was the white pieces, and this guy played a Scandinavian defense. So what you do against the Scandinavian is that you immediately attack the queen. You put the pawn over here, and you develop your pieces as fast as you can. Right here, my opponent has made various queen moves, and they only have a pawn to show for it. While my pieces are developed, my bishop ready to attack, my other bishop coming to the party, I'm ready to castle, and right here, the Stockness monster takes a look at this position and gives it plus 1.4. So this is really, really good. He develops his knight, a castle. He puts 2 pawns here, making it so you can't break through that easily. I pin it to the bishop. Not that strong of a move. Castles. And I play queen e2. Looking for like attacking over here in the future. Not right now because the horse is right here. Trading off this horse as well. And there's many, many, many funny moves. Right here, got the horses protecting each other. Bishop. This bishop's blocked in, but it'll get out soon. He attacks my bishop. I move back. He goes right here, putting his horse right here. Really, really clamping this position down. So I take. I thought he was gonna take with the knight, but no, he didn't take with the knight. So I immediately attack the center again. What I'm trying to do is to get him to take, or to develop my bishop, or to take over here, and he has to take somehow. I mean, he doesn't have to take, because if he takes, look, let me show you. If something like I don't know, like this. If something like this happens, you can just, I mean, no. I mean, this is a good move as well, kicking away the bishop. But if he does like some random move, like, I don't know, h6, you can just take. He can't take with either piece. I mean, well, he can take here. Oh yeah, he can take right here. And then you take right here, and then he takes. But you got a better bishop though. But if he couldn't do that, like if he takes like this, takes, and he takes over here, you actually win a bishop. Or something like that. Oops, what happened again? Bruh. Keeps freezing. Okay, there we go. So that's what I had planned out. He plays h6. He attacks my rook. I move it back. I attack his bishop, because this is kind of annoying because the bishop's really strong here. So I can't really break that easily. He moves up here. This is a good move because like he keeps his eye here. I move back, trying to play this move. Get this rapscallion away. And he just develops. He attacks my bishop. And right here, if he were to play something like here, attacking my rook, I would just take the bishop. It doesn't matter if this rook falls. Because like I have the bishop pair versus a rook. So way better. But no. He moves back, retreats. Trying to attack the bishop as well. Right here, what I do is I kind of want to get the bishop pair. So I go over here, wanting him to take here, or to not take and do some other move so I can grab his light square bishop. He moves over here, attacking my rook. Strong choice. I go over here in case he recaptures, I can recapture with the rook. He moves over here. I take, he takes, and I go right here. He moves over here, and Stock Shark. Ooh. How did I miss that? Okay, so what I did in this position was this. I tried sacrificing the bishop. So look, for example, if he took, it's just game over for bro. But what I didn't see is the bishop. I thought the bishop did absolutely nothing. But nope, turns out you can actually let this be taken. Bishop takes here, and then d takes e5. And then you're just cooked. Your bishop falls. And then you get into this position. But right here, what the Stock Shark is telling me is instead of going for this, like right here, the Stock Shark is saying to not to do that, but instead play knight takes f7. Let's see. Queen d7. Wow, it's that good. So if you were to take here, what would happen? Oh, yeah, you take the bishop for free. At the cost of him getting outside and the knight. I mean, not at the cost. And you get the benefit of him going outside and a pawn. So I should have gone for the other sack. Right here, I thought I was Hikaru by, like, doing something like this. But no, it absolutely loses on the spot. Should have gone for the knight instead. I knew sacrificing something here was correct, but, like, I didn't know what to do right here. I thought this was going to be super fancy. Because, like, you get obliterated. But if the bishop wasn't here, you would get obliterated. But no, since his bishop is right here, it can defend by taking the knight and not allowing this. What I saw after this move, I was like, uh-oh, what can I do? I thought about this move. It doesn't do anything because the bishop can just go back. So I just cut my losses, took that. And then I went over here, trying to get a grip on these squares. He went for the prudent approach, queen trade, takes. And then right here, I played this move. My idea was that it went to tempo on a knight. If he goes back over here, I can just take. He went over there, I took. He went over here, prudent choice again. Trying to trade off since he has an extra horse. I didn't want to do that because if I did that, I would be like obliterated. I attacked his horse. This was actually a bad move because I'm pretty sure he could go over here, right? Yeah, and then I would have to move. And then I would be cooked. Great thing he didn't see that though. He went over here instead. Like trying to like go for something over here. I don't know what. But I went over here protecting the pawn. I should have probably protected the second rank. But he played this. I was like, I gotta do this now. He played that. And this is like starting to be like game over. Because if I take and he takes, he has this crashing in right here. And if I don't take, and he takes, which is what happened, I play right here, attacking the knight. He takes, I take, and he goes over here. It doesn't matter if I take here, or if I move the bishop, or if I go over here as well. Because like it is protected twice, this square. So he takes, you don't go over here because if you go over here, you get obliterated by the sniper bishop. Bro, it keeps freezing. Okay, here, I went to the other way. He attacked my rook, and I was like, oh, he blundered his rook. And I was like, oh no, wait, he can take with check, with double check. But like, seeing as there's like no other good way to go. Because like, anywhere you move is basically like, you're getting obliterated. There's so many checks that he can do. For example, like something like this. He can check you. You go over here. He can check you again. You go over here. And then he can check. Yeah, he can actually check there. Yeah, look, for something like this. Oops. Something like this. He will check over here. Check. And then you go over here. And then check again. You go over here. And then you take. And then he wins a pawn. You're getting cooked. So I was like, oh no. I should just take the rook, and that's what I did. I'm losing right now, losing very badly. I have 2 pawns. Maybe I can pull out a miracle. I did this because I pushed the pawn because he was about to get it. So now I have this pawn. Like, maybe this can help me win. But I was mainly playing on time. I was trying to make his time run out and still try to survive. He went over here, blockading here. Very, very good choice. I went over here. I looked at over here, but I'm pretty sure that did nothing, right? Takes. Yeah, it doesn't do that much. Everything's losing here for white. But I tried running my king to somewhere safe. Right here, I dropped a pawn. Well, the pawn was going to get lost anyways. But he tried trading again. I didn't trade because if I traded, that would be the end of this game. He took right here. And now the thing is that he has 1 minute left and I have 2 minutes and like almost 30 seconds. So I could probably survive now. I attacked this pawn. He saw me attacking the pawn. He went back. And right here, this is like basically like really, really strong fortress. So I went over here. And then he played this. Look. I can't go anywhere. And even if I go over here, he's still protecting here. So I went over here. What I was thinking is playing something like over here. Like instead of here, instead of here, to go after here. But no, because if I were to do that, that would immediately drop this square and then my pawns would get eaten. So I just played this, trying to improve it. Right here, he played this move. I played this move in order to stop him from trying to trade, because if he traded, I would just get him. So I went over here. I attacked it again because I can't move over here because it's literally a blockade by these pieces. And then he moved over here. And right here, the stock shrimp says it is almost equal. And I found the way how to draw it. I attacked over here, and then right here, he went back, and look at this. It's a fork. A king fork. He did this. I took the bishop. If he takes, I'm pretty sure I take, right? No, it's equal. I'm pretty sure what you do is you take here. Oh, yeah, you do. But either way, he did this, and he lost the game. Right now, he was at 12 seconds. He blundered his horse. I took. We were skedaddling now. And right here, he resigned. His pawn is too slow to queen. My bishop can stop it as well. My pawn is about to queen, and another second queen. I do not know what the accuracy for this was, but I'm pretty sure it was super low. Like, because like, I really messed up over here. Well, it was more back over here in the opening. Right here where I thought the bishop sack was pretty good, but it actually was trash. And the cool thing that I learned about this game is that you actually, instead of sacking the bishop, you can actually sack the knight. So I'll keep this in mind in other games when I move on. So yeah, it was like the right idea, but the wrong piece. But the good thing was that I recovered from this. Even though I was really, really losing, I somehow managed to draw it and then even win it, which is very, very crazy. In the wise words of that guy, Levi Roseman, actually no, Levi Roseman, never resign because miracles can happen like this. It's a draw. Very, very goofy game, but a win nonetheless. And now off to the final game. It was played, and I got 90% accuracy this one. It was 30 moves, so it's not that impressive because I think it's mostly from the opening. And right here, I think I game review with this one. Why is it doing this? Okay, there we go. So like 90 accuracy. And like
this is a book move. meaning it
This
follows
Van
established
Kroot.
opening theory, played by top players for years.
Van Kruji's opening. So right here, and like these games, every time, like, the way I practice is like playing in guest mode. So I don't lose rating. So I play in guest mode some of these games, and then in like many games, they play this opening, and every time I play against it, I study it. And what I found out was that the computer really prefers this move. So, and I can see why. Because, like, if you do this,
This prepares the...
you take here, he takes, and then you can just start developing. You have 2 pawns right here. But,
Take.
but what's
This is a book
I
move.
saw was,
This misses an opportunity to
move.
prepare...
I was like,
This
uh-oh,
misses an
he's trying to go
opportunity to
for the
prepare a
Scottish
bishop
mate.
for
And,
development.
like, this
allows the
almost
opponent to kick a
1500,
bishop.
bro. It's crazy how
Developing
this
the
guy
knight.
is really playing
This is not the right idea. You found
Anyways,
the
I
move
block
that blocked.
it.
This overlooks an opportunity
right
to
here,
develop a
he
knight
really
off
messed
its
up.
starting square.
But I was thinking to do
This is not the right
was
idea.
to play this move, but then the queen came over here. So it's like, you can't play that. So
You found the
I
move.
blocked, and then
This overlooks an
I'm going to
opportunity
play
to
this
develop a
move
knight
immediately.
off its starting
because
square.
it wins the tempo.
This permits the opponent to kick a
it wins
bishop.
The tempo on the bishop, he has to move back or go forward.
You're
And
kicking
that's
there.
what happened.
This pins a
Come over
knight to the
here.
king.
Best move.
Your bishop is
Best
ready to
move,
be developed
taking
to an
the
active
center.
square.
He went over
This
here,
fianchettos the bishop by
right
placing
here
it on a
to
powerful
attack this
diagonal.
pawn because this knight actually doesn't defend it because it's pinned.
Good job
Somehow
stepping
I
in to
saw
defend your
that.
pawn.
I'm 1500 now.
This leads to losing a queen.
Oh yeah, right here. This was just like the nail in the coffin for this dude. I take.
Nice. You
well,
found a way
actually,
to
I
win a
don't take.
queen.
I actually go over here first and then take.
This moves the queen to
Mixed up the
safety.
move order.
This is the way to
And I
win a
take
pawn.
right here.
This allows the opponent
It
to win
reveals a
material
discovered
through a
attack,
fork.
So that's why he played this move, blocking. And right here, if you know your tactics, you can actually, if you do your puzzles and know your tactics, you can actually see a winning move right here. This queen check, checks the king, forks this. Knight can't guard because it gets taken.
Nice fork.
So I did this.
This blocks.
that, I
Yes,
took,
this is the. That's
and
not a
now
mistake.
I'm really,
but it's not the
really
best. You captured
I
back.
take. I'm trying to shred open the center.
Takes back.
He should have probably
captured
taken
back.
with, or he should have not taken. He should have
Takes
probably
back.
taken or not taken with like something else, like the bishop.
Connected rooks can be very useful.
But I just castled.
This is a fair move.
He goes back. I don't know why. Maybe he's trying to guard something. Regardless,
This is the
I
way to.
check.
This blocks the check from an opposing rook.
Oh, he probably went over here to go over here. That's why.
That pawn was yours for the taking. This threatens to tactically win a knight.
Oh, and right here,
That pawn. This threatens to
I was
tactically
thinking
win a knight.
about sacking the rook right here. Because if you take, you actually go over here. And you actually can't move over here. So you go over here. You takes, and then you get a pawn or just like get out of here somehow. But I saw this move, but I was like, nah, it's not that good.
Nice
I saw
fork.
this
You'll be
and I was
winning
like, wow,
material.
this is way better. Because like you clamp down in this position.
Nice
You're
fork. You'll be
basically
winning
threatening
material.
checkmate now with like this move, even though this space is still here. But you also threaten to win his queen immediately.
This defends a knight that was under attack
He
and
does
had no
this,
defenders.
which loses a queen.
Nice way to win material using a
But
fork.
the thing is that
This
he actually
loses a
did
queen.
this, so I was like, huh. I'm getting checked. I was like, oh no, did I blunder? But no. The good thing is that I actually didn't blunder. This is actually really good because I can just move over here, and that's what I did.
You escape the This wins
And
material.
then he moved his queen, but now it's just Joe Ever.
You continue
You
the
take.
recaptures.
Knight takes.
That pin
then
against the
I
king will win
pin,
material. You are threatening to force eventual checkmate.
To win it.
This connects
Castle
the. You,
takes.
this evade. Nice.
Takes
back.
And then right here, easiest way to win.
This. You are threatening
Right
to
here.
force eventual checkmate.
What you do is basically if the rook moves somewhere to like attack something, you just check right here. For example, this, you're done for. Right here. Like,
It's a back rank mate, and the game is over.
and
Takes.
it-
You are
it's really
threatening to force
forcing.
eventual
It
checkmate.
makes the queen have to protect.
This move puts the queen on a safe. You are
And I go
threatening
over
to force
here, I'm trying to
eventual
get that,
checkmate.
the smothered mate, even though the queen can take. But if that happens, I can just take the queen.
This loses a
He
pawn.
attacks this, and I already see like a checkmate pattern. So like in these positions, you can just do this.
This move
You're
wins a
forced to
pawn.
give up the queen. If not, you get obliterated. But he went over here. He didn't want to lose his queen.
This steps away.
He took.
You continue the.
He did this.
This
and
kicks
I
the.
took.
You're continuing down the road.
He blocked.
This defends
I
the attack.
took.
Your move
and
gets
then-
closer to
And
checkmate.
then he took.
Recaptures.
It checked.
Getting closer to the
He
forced
went
checkmate.
over here.
This evades the check
And
from
then
the
what
rook.
what I could do here is this, right?
You're still on the road. This evades the check from the rook.
Oh, it was this move.
This continues
Yeah.
the checkmate
Now,
threat.
wherever he goes, well, he's forced
This
to go
evades
over
the check
here,
from the rook.
But now this is checkmate, right? Yes, checkmate.
And the game is over. Recap.
Somehow I didn't see this in
This
the
is-
game.
You're still on the road to checkmate.
I took
You
here
captured
first,
a free pawn.
but
a
it's
very
still
strong
winning.
play.
Everything is winning here.
You could have ended the game sooner, but the win is a
Oh,
very
yeah,
strong
I
play.
actually could have gone over here too. Here.
This
and
continues
then
down the road.
King goes down here, and then checkmate's here, right? Yep.
This and the game is
Can you
over.
go somewhere. Yeah, it's checkmate.
This can,
Well, this
A
was
very-
the longer way. But
you could have ended the game sooner, but the win is
here, he
still in your
resigned.
hands.
So that was really, really, really good to win those games and save that game. That was a loss because I tried doing a really good sacrifice. And I can see where my puzzles have really, really gone up. You might be wondering, how have they gone up? If when you go over here in home, your puzzles is 763. I actually go on Lichess to do puzzles. Because Lichess is free and the Chess.com isn't free. You have to like get premium and something. But right here, look. Puzzles. I actually have much higher rated. And some of these puzzles are really hard, but they're really fun though. And right here. Let's try to solve this puzzle just to end off this video. Okay. I'm thinking about taking, but no, that would lose. This, no, that would lose. My knight is being attacked. This, no, that would lose. This. Let's see. This, no. This. No. What would be a good move? This, that loses. Got this. This is a fair move. It threatens checkmate like this. But does it do something else? Oh, it is pinning this to that. But is that the move? What's the follow-up? This? And what? And you are cooked. Is there anything more forcing? Oh, is it this? I think it's this, right? It's this and you move it out of danger. Yes, it works. And then this, right? And then you take the queen. Yep. Easy. I'm going to do more puzzles next video, but this is really, really fun. Thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a comment.